This changes everything. This changes how we vlog from now on. The video portrait mode on Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra is just amazing. The portrait cutoff is better than the Apple iPhone 13 Pro Max. The video quality in 4K HDR mode is almost on par with the Fujifilm X-T4 in good lighting. We visited one of the most beautiful beaches and Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra became our weapon of choice. We took our mirrorless cameras with us, but they pretty much stayed in the car. We packed ZV-E10 with wide-angle lens and a tiny tripod, but it stayed in the backpack most of the time. The camera wasn't weather sealed and could attract a lot of dust, especially at the beach, and it would be a shame to see such an expensive device go to waste. But worry not! It is weather sealed and it captures 4K videos with decent stability. Or stabilization.
Yes.
It can capture 4K video with decent stabilization. This pocketable device can zoom up to 10 times with good stabilization even in 4K 60 frames per second. Moreover, it can capture high-resolution images too. This is a very powerful combination for a camera. This travel vlog will demonstrate how far phone cameras have come. Of course, not everything about this camera is rainbows and butterflies. Wait until the end of the vlog to see what's bad and horrible about this camera.
So this time I am prepared to test the portrait video mode with a front-facing camera. Now I'm recording in UHD settings in this very windy condition. My hair is just freaking out on every side, and you can see that we are in Hua Hin Beach. The colors look fantastic, and there's very few clouds we can see on top. It's a very nice place and a nice time to be in such a place. Right now the time is around 1:43. Not the best time. It's freaking hot here, but the breeze, cool breeze or whatever breeze it is, it's making life much easier to hike that viewpoint that we're going to go there. And check this out. Check this amazing portrait mode. It just looks fantastic in this phone. It looks amazing, and with the HDR mode, it just is working awesome. Now let's see my hair is being cropped properly or not in this portrait mode. My wife is walking back there, and I do think that the face is getting detected precisely. With this kind of a feature, I really don't think I would ever need to have a wide-angle portrait lens for vlogging at all, ever. So I just realized, coming down to this beautiful beach spot, there are a ton of parasailers doing the parasailing thing over there. The sand is so neat, so granular. Yeah, so warm. It's like, you know, frying the peanuts on hot sand. Yeah, kind of an analogy, but yeah, it's a wonderful place though. Right, there's so much parasailing activity going on. I'm going to cover that with a 10x zoom from this phone. So now I'm recording in 8K 30 frames per second as the maximum video quality option. We can see that the quality is just fantastic. Here's my wife just tying up the hair, getting ready for the huge hike that is coming up. We are going to climb this huge rock. The topmost point, they have some viewpoint. You can climb from over there as well. But we are going the other way, making a whole loop around this viewpoint. A lot of activities here. Here I'm walking towards the beach, doing a stabilization test. I'm just making a tiny bit of jerky movements. And the stabilization is really fantastic. You can see a lot of parasailing activities happening there. Wonderful. It's such an amazingly neat beach. For so many people, so many villas and houses and resorts just beside the beach. What do you think about this beach, babe?
It's so nice. It's much breeze that it doesn't feel hot even though the sun is scorching. This morning we went to another beach. It was in the morning, like 8:30, 9. It was so hot. It's so hot, but this is so lovely.
All right. Sounds so beautiful, like hills. And we will check out from where the hike starts, and we'll have to hike quite a bit. It's a long way upstairs. So we are starting our journey right here. It is a wonderful place to be.
Khao Galok Beach. Galok means skull. Khao means mountain, so mountain, skull, or skull mountain.
So here's the Skull Mountain over there, and that's the beach, and here the skull. So if you were to come here after the car is parked over there somewhere, you have to walk all the way till here. This is the starting spot. We can see here Khao Kalok Nature Trail starts right here, and from here we will be climbing upstairs and all the way till the viewpoint. From the viewpoint we'll be able to see the beach. Hopefully we will be able to identify where the skull is, because it's actually a skull beach. Yeah,
600 meters.
600 meters to the viewpoint. Let's start going into the nature trail. Also, to see how the stabilization of this footage works, right now I'm using the ultra-wide mode of Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra in 4K 60 frames per second UHD mode. In my opinion, it works wonderfully, but the footage have to be reviewed obviously on the computer on a bigger screen. Hopefully everything works out. This is not a usual hike, as we are hiking up some randomly cut rocks. It's going to be pretty hard. 600 meters of this kind of a hike is going to be exhausting. Definitely. And we just had a stomach full of food. And I was talking while hiking, which is even more exhausting. But there's another unique feature that I just found out is you can actually pause the video while it's still recording in the front facing camera mode or the rear facing camera mode, and definitely switch between those two modes and continue to record on the same video, which is actually awesome. Looking down at the path we climbed up, it looks like a dense forest. It definitely is. It goes up without a hint of where the trail leads to. Coming here at the evening time or night time may be pretty scary, so definitely recommend coming here during morning times.
Any more meters? I don't believe that. No way we've come 280 meters.
Right, we're already tired. There's no wildlife, but there are a lot of holes in the rocks. Looks very interesting and very good for taking photos.
Here I can smell the moisture of the water that used to flow here, and you can see that the colors are different. Yeah, there's a bit of discoloration here. This must be where the water flowed through.
Yeah, I can't believe I just squeezed through this hole.
Stalactite, stalagmite. Oh, there's a bird nest. Okay, it's a bird
Yeah,
nest.
it's a bird's nest. Couple of them. Okay, this is a huge hole. Oh, black hole. on the ceiling. Oh, this is amazing. No wonder they asked us to come this way.
Here you can see the pole forming, just like in
Right.
caves. This is like an exterior outdoor
Right.
cave.
Yeah. Right. All of these structures remind me of the cave. This way, babe.
I know. I'm just looking into the hole.
Right. Oh, something pooped. Ooh.
Yeah, so liquid.
Yeah, this is another cave structure.
Wow.
Stalagmites. Wow, this is an amazing cave structure.
This shield says ท่านจะไม่นำอะไรออกไปนอกจากภาพถ่าย ท่านจะไม่นำอะไรไว้นอกจากรอยเท้า It means you're not gonna take anything out of the cave except for photos. You're not leaving anything in the cave aside from your footprints.
Wow.
They
So poetic.
with you, don't leave any litter or
Right.
anything unsuitable here.
Right. Oh. We're gonna climb outside and go upstairs. So these look like mushroom structures and right down the cave. I have zoomed in 1.5 times, so it will be a lot closer and scarier. Here, I've zoomed into one, and here I'm seeing these rocks. Even though the arrow says here, this is Black Death. There's another arrow here for us to climb down. It's pretty steep, rocky area. There's very less protection. One thing I would recommend is not to wear such shoes. It's very slippery. My foot is just moving inside my slipper, which is dangerous. Which I wouldn't say can be dangerous, which definitely is dangerous. Here we can see this is where we were standing for some time. No, it's a different area. It's the other side of the cave from where we were standing, and I don't think we can go inside. So we are going around it, climbing down, holding one camera in one hand and another one to balance myself through this rocky adventure. So this again is how you climb down, go up. Make sure you have enough protection on your hands. Stuff.
140 more meters from here.
I kind of find it a relaxing walk through these rocks. Right.
It's challenging. It's got some fun to it. It's got some dynamic,
Right.
like a puzzle. Like you have to strategize.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes us feel like we are Indiana Jones.
It really activates the brain and body.
Right. These are concrete structures they have built up between the rocks just so we can put our feet here. And so we can see I'm climbing down this narrow structure. If I fall down, I would hit my head and die. So yes, I finally reached.
Cute. Binocular.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so if you were to come here, this structure is shaky.
Beautiful.
Right, it's so beautiful. Walking in the woods is always so soothing with some dark music in the background. Editor Jay is gonna include some dark music in the background.
We're no longer the only ones.
Right. just to show you how hard it can be.
It's so hard.
It's kind of hard, yeah. So we are almost at the viewpoint. Kalok. This place actually reminds me of a place called Kalakacho.
The name.
Yeah, the name at least.
This is Khao Kalo.
Kalo.
Thai name, but Kocho, it's Burmese, Myanmar language.
Yeah, everything sounds same to me though.
But yeah, they both have Kalaka.
Halalala. Wow, this is a viewpoint. So it's here it says the viewpoint, and this is an amazing place. We go stand there. Yeah, this is a place where we climbed from. It's pretty steep there, and here's the viewpoint. I'm gonna take her picture, and then I'm going to stand there and take my picture, or maybe set up a camera there and take a picture together.
Small tractors.
Right. It's wonderful, like amazing. You know, looking at the pictures of this place, I thought, it's just any other beach, like any other beach. No, the wave formation here is just like fish scales, like crisscross and stuff. It's just beautiful. Let me show you. So for a while, I was actually thinking we would be climbing to the top of that mountain to see the video, but actually not. The viewpoint is not that far away from the ground. It's just like 600 meters, and the way to go down is right over there. And I'll show you. While recording, I can turn the camera. Yeah, this is amazing. So this is actually the viewpoint, and I'm time-lapsing with my camera over there. And we can see our companions who climbed up from this side, and they were kind enough to take photos for us with a beautiful, amazing background. And we are seated. It's a wonderful, wonderful place just to relax on a week away. Weekend getaway. Yeah, very beautiful, very, very beautiful. I couldn't believe my eyes looking at this beautiful scenery filled with people, with clean beach, beautiful tiny grain sand. Usually the sand from the beach would hurt me to core, but I don't mind even trekking with this sand attached to my feet. So this is the sand on my feet, our feet. And it's pretty nasty. Like if you were to trek with this kind of an feel, then you would hate it. Sand is very nice, smooth and soft, and very granular, that it doesn't hurt me at all. At least for now. Maybe after going back, my leg would burn with all the scratches from the sand. Yeah, but you know what? This is like a therapy. You know, rubbing your feet with those stones. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's a good place to be and very fun activity to do once in a while. It's nice trek. Yeah, it's healthy. The sun is scorching, but it's a cool breeze enough that we are enjoying. Actually, it's middle of the day, like 2:30 p.m. and yeah, we're having a nice time here.
There's this breeze and it's quite shaded, so it's not all too bad. So the heat isn't killing, but yeah, I did sweat a lot. I can feel my sweat running down.
On top of everything, the fact that I can just carry my phone and shoot the content that I want to in every kind of situation, whether it may be like a zoomed in shot, or it's like selfie, or combining the front facing camera and rear facing camera in the same video, just flipping between them at my will, showing whatever I want to show, and trekking conveniently with just my phone with good enough stabilization. Oh,
Stabilization. Boom.
Right. Okay, good enough stabilization and adjust the manfrotto tripod. Yeah, that was a test. Yeah, it was intentional. Understand it. Yeah. So everything went well, really well, and the convenience of this phone is just amazing. Look at the HDR. Any other phone would just make my face dark silhouette with exposing for her face, but look at this phone. Like you can at least see my eyes. Yeah, that's too much. So yeah, we are enjoying this amazing blue view. You can hold it and show your faces. Right, right. So this is fantastic. Really fantastic. We're sitting on the top of the mountain. Yeah. Right. Oh, yeah. So this is the land area. This is the beach area, and we are sitting on the rock that is connecting the land and the sea. There are a lot of birds' nest on top of the tree, and yeah.
Ja, aber das ist so. Sterben den ab früher. The way down here is 300 meters, which is half the distance we came up from the other side, but it's much steeper. So I guess we could say it's like double the steepness since it's half the distance.
Right.
So people who come up from here are really exhausted. So that's why we decided to come up the longer but less steep way.
Yeah,
It's exhausting.
we were told that the way we came is actually the good way to come in. The way we are leaving is actually the good way to leave out. But if it is steeper, I don't know like how I'm gonna manage. So okay, it's actually very steep.
Okay.
Oops. Oh, okay, so the scary part of this place is every rock is sharp, like crazy sharp. I'm gonna go this way.
Oh,
This steep, like I can't find the staircase down below that.
yeah.
It's that steep. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a relaxing hike.
My bum a bit down. This is better for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, already done.
Okay. So after coming into that path, I have to walk this way and go into the cave. Hmm. I think we got misinformed.
No. A lot of people came from this path. Much harder to go up with this, I think.
No, much easier. I'm a kind of person who thinks slope is much easier climb than getting down.
I like getting down more. Even if, I mean, because gravity helps, it's less exhausting, but sometimes gravity pushes too far. And you're like, oops, I just cut my foot.
Okay, it also says upstairs. Yeah. So this place is full of this crap cactus. All the pathway. Don't even dare getting down fast. Okay, I'm gonna turn off.
This should be the thumbnail. This.
So this again is like really too many cacti, as we can see here. We are surrounded by cacti. kind of growing all around us. Ooh, we have to take that path on top of the rocks. Yeah, don't even dare falling down, guys. Oh, you're doomed. But it's so beautiful beyond this. This is not for the faint of heart, not exaggerating. This is steep. This is unbelievably steep with a beautiful view. I hate these people. And full of cactus. If you sit for 2 minutes, some cactus will break apart and fall down on your head. You have to keep moving on the steep and enjoy the beautiful view altogether. It's such a horrible, bittersweet stuff. My hand. Oh. So we are walking through the same mountain rocky region, but just one level above. We are not walking along the shore because it's uh, either the land surface or such deep part over there somewhere. Yeah. So we are taking around the mountains, and they have arranged some bridges like this so that we could walk. And it's still again the same thing. We have to navigate our way through these rocks. Totally unstable ground. But yeah, the view is beautiful. So it's just these broken rocks here and there making way for us to come to this beautiful place. Here we are at this beautiful place. The waves are ferocious here. I don't know if anybody is swimming at all. We are almost at the beach area. We are seeing such beautiful, beautiful waves, mountains, and beautiful islands quite far. Uh, excellent, excellent view. I took here. These rocks, red, beautiful edge structure in Kongside Beach is so unique that the cave structure formed due to this ferocious sea waves eroded all the rocks to form these beautiful structures. Look at the color of these rocks being etched over several years. It's hard to bring the color out in the photos or the videos, but it's just like so amazingly orange. Let me try reducing the brightness of this image. Yeah, I still can't bring it out. This is such an amazingly orange color, orange and reddish. It's as if the lava is poured over these rocks. Such an amazing rock structure here. So we are here at this new cave. We walked like 1 kilometer from the previous mountain structures. The wave here is much more ferocious. If you really wanna enjoy ferocious waves in Thailand, this could be one of your spots. And the rocks here is just pinkish red, just amazing. These were etched over like several hundred years to have this kind of structures. Doesn't look like it's been like carved out of the mountain, but yeah, these are amazing structures. Let's go a bit closer to find out more about these places. As we go closer, what we can see are a lot of colorful rocks, really colorful. Wow, all these pebble structures. Oh, some old cactus. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. I can't believe so many pebble structures are here. All these are like so pebbly. Wow, look at all these rocks. Can't believe these. Yeah, it's like dragon scales. This area is actually filled by these rocks, these pebbleless rocks. So beautiful. Like, look at this. This is not trash. Yeah, it includes trash, of course, but it's like completely beautiful and amazing rock formation like these. Just beautiful. So as we pass through those red mountain area, we are able to see the rock formation. It's so beautiful. You can actually see until which level the water would rise during high tides. We're gonna explore much further. It's actually quite scary, like how only this part is eroded and the inside part is still intact. Kind of weird to see that the beach, inside the beach, there's still some water flowing. I don't know if it's just the fresh water or salt water just oozing out of the rocks, but under every rock, you can see a puddle of salt water or the seawater just stranded here. There are a lot of creatures just crawling around the rocks. It's so interesting to see this in this kind of a beach. Puddles kind of. Yeah, that's a crab. So we have come to the furthest part of this landmass, and it's an amazing structure again. It's almost time to get back. This beautiful, beautiful ocean and mountains and these rock formation, just amazing. Every single thing about this place, just beautiful. So there's a guy skiing over there, para skiing over there. I want to zoom in a bit. I want to zoom to up to 10x. Let's see if it's possible. So out in this area, there's a tiny cave structure. This goes deep in there, and I'm not sure if there's an end to this cave. But yeah, a lot of caves in here. Look at that. This is a heart-shaped cave. That fish again. We just saw this signboard saying beware of falling rocks, fallen branches, but it's more like beware of pigeon poop. There is a pigeon all over the place. Over there, more pigeons everywhere, and broken cacti. Yeah. It's just like beware of wherever you're standing, something might hurt you. So we just finished our trek and stuff here. We are going to refresh ourselves a bit. So just now we are done with all the hiking, beach situation and everything. We are heading back to our resting place, wherever it may be for tonight, and proceed with tomorrow's activities. Tomorrow we plan to go to one of the caves and head back. So this is how it looks like on the backlit situation on the portrait video mode. Our faces look pink. So this is how Samsung see us where it is backlit. Completely pink, red, and like horrible situation. But yeah, when it's well lit, the situation is much better, as you can see here. In my opinion, for the audio, for the amount of work Samsung does in cutting out the portrait area, this is well worth it. And also, not to mention the stabilization of the video. Now I'm still at the parking lot of the beach.
Nothing. Probably that's where we were.
But yeah, It's right by the beach.
Just that says some rocks.
Right. So this time I'm filming in 4K UHD 60 frames per second. There are multiple spots to just park your car, have a good viewpoint, and maybe just, walk around. You could actually drive in the other spot or walk. I think this is like an evening walking spot or jogging spot. It's a very well maintained beach. I can't believe it's this well maintained. It's either very less population come here just to bike around or jog around or even like chill around, or it's just like people are more diligent in not littering this place.
So for the bads, the video recording and playback can be choppy at times, and unfortunately this cannot be avoided in any resolution. Next, photos and videos could use a bit more of saturation and contrast, which, well, they could add this as an option for us to have as a default filter. Finally, it's a real hassle to switch between the lenses of this camera, because once you choose a resolution, there are very limited options for zooming in. So the two best options are 4x3 for photos and 4K UHD 60 frames per second for videos, as they have the widest range of options. And the terribles. Skybanding is a real issue, especially in beach scenarios. JPEG file compression for images are too stressful for the laptop to handle. And third, micro scratches happened when transferring from the old device to this device, which is really sad because such an expensive device is damaged. Nonetheless, I only care about these negatives because I plan to use this as my primary vlogging device. It has long battery life, it is very weightless, and it can capture everything I want really quickly. We won't miss the moment. Please like and subscribe to watch more of our content. Thank you!